What's up, folks? Pete here. Listen, I'm having a little bit of a dilemma. So, back when we had the old school phones, the landline phones that no one uses anymore except for your grandparents. Oh, and by the way, that's the only phone you can call from jail. And don't call your grandparents from jail. They will hang up on you. They don't want to accept the charges. Anyway, back to the lesson at hand here. So I used to take the phone off the hook and smother it with a pillow until that racket stopped, so I could get some sleep. Because I got tired of my buddies calling me and waking me up in the middle of the night, wanting me to come get their drunk butt. And it's like, hey man, I got bills to pay. I got to be at work tomorrow. So when the cell phone came out, instead of, taking it off the hook, I now turn it off. I turn my cell phone off at night. I know some of y'all are going to think this is weird, but I turn my cell phone off at night before I go to bed. So every girl that I've ever dated since cell phones came into existence has an issue with this. It's always a major freaking issue when they find out that I turn my cell phone off at night. Oh, you turn your phone off at night? Yeah, I like to, get a good night's sleep and not get disturbed. You turn your phone off at night. Yeah, well, if someone wakes me up, I have a really hard time getting back to sleep and I have a big day tomorrow. You turn your cell phone off at night. Yeah, I mean, there's not this other female that's just hanging around out there in a ninja suit, waiting for me to turn my phone off so she can sneak into my room at night, climb up the windowsill and sneak in. I mean, we communicate via smoke signals after I turn my phone off, like I'm up to something shady. It's always the same freaking thing, every single girl. But Pete, what if it's an emergency? Do you see a fire truck parked behind me? Do you see an ambulance out there? Am I wearing a badge that I don't know about? I don't work for emergency services, okay? Now, you need to call 911 if you have an emergency after midnight. And depending on what neighborhood you live in, they could be there, they could not. But either way, there are guys that do this for a living. I'm not one of them. But Pete, what if someone's dead or been in an accident? And we need to let you know one of your loved ones is hurt. I'm glad you brought that up. Well, a couple years ago, my sister passed away. I turned my phone off at 10:30 at night. At 7 a.m. when I turned my phone back on, I had 6 missed calls, all with terrible, terrible news. Like, who does that, man? What kind of selfish prick gives someone terrible news right before they lay their head down for the night? I mean, come on, man. I got a busy day tomorrow. I want to let you in on a little secret, folks. If someone is dead at 11 p.m., they're going to be dead at 7 a.m. So why don't you let the living get their beauty sleep so they can deal with the dead? But Pete, what if someone's broken into my house and I need you to come over? Well, I've had 15 bong hits and 12 beers. I'm going to bed. I don't know what you want me to do. You want me to put my cape on and fly out the window? Like, seriously, if someone is in your house and you're thinking about using the phone, it's already too late. I mean, you got other problems other than using the phone. Throw your phone at them. Grab a gun. Don't like guns? Well, grab that purple double-headed sex toy in your nightstand and start nunchucking, okay? Don't call me. Moral of the story, kids. Crazy Pete's going to bed and he's turning his phone off. If you have any kind of emergencies after midnight, please do not call a passed out Indian. Call emergency services or jump out the window.